Megan's story, sadly, is not unique. A beautiful, healthy, happy child who developed tics and behaviours that were uncharacteristic and undiagnosable. Finding herself on the margins of social situations, she started to look for other people who identified with her. Her own pain and sadness attracted more pain and sadness, and her spiral into an abyss of darkness. Megan did get help. Megan then got well. However, the root cause of her challenges were not fully understood or were diagnosed far later than they needed to be. We will never truly know what was the cause of Megan's suicide. A simple childhood illness that sent bacteria to her brain, PMDD, hormonal dysregulation, a teenage trauma, a need to be perfect, or just a need to be dead. Was it any one, or indeed every one of these that culminated in her suicide at age 20? Her life is a story that needs to be told and retold, analysed and learned from, forensically dissected and explored under a microscope. Megan was a student mental health nurse when she died, and we promised that her charity Megan's Space would make a difference. We would seek to provide support, we would be activists and research the root causes of today's tsunami of anxiety and mental disease. Is it the adulterated food chain? Electronic overstimulation? Relentless educational demands? Unrealistic images from social media and TV? Is it constant bombardment of advertising of new shiny things? We need to find out. We promised to be your light of hope, to be your soothing balm, to be your voice, to be your legacy. Our solution: we now provide mental well-being support to young people up to the age of 25 who are experiencing challenges with their mental health, from anxiety through to suicidal ideation. Over the last 3 years, we have provided counselling and trauma recovery to over 400 young people and are now responding to over 50 enquiries a month. We are an Ayrshire-based charity, and we rely on community fundraising, local authority grants, and the generosity of volunteers to support our efforts. We are doing our best, but we could do more, and we can't do it alone. Will you join us and help make the world a better place for young people? It really is time to talk. We need you. Thank you.
Hi, we're Jenny and Rob. We're Megan's mum and dad and co-founders and trustees of Megan's Space charity. Everything you've heard is kind of pretty much about the money, and it's not all about the money. What we need, in addition to participation in fundraising, is we need people to get involved as volunteers, either to show up and help at events, to participate in events, but possibly more importantly at this stage of the charity, what we really want is for the charity to transition into being a community-owned venture where volunteers identify ways they can use their skills to be project leads for some of the projects that we've got on the books going forward. For example, Megan's Space Haven. So thank you for your money, that's fabulous, but what we really want now is for people to put their hand up and say, I really want to be an integral part of Megan's Space going forward.
Yeah, it's Jenny quite right. So we've had a lot of success over the past 4 years, and that really is down to Megan's Space fundraising, which was started by some of Megan's school friends, in particular Rebecca Black, who was the director for Megan's Space fundraising. Not only did it bring money into the charity, it also brought awareness of the charity, and we've had a lot of referrals due to the work that Megan's Space fundraising have done and the team have done. So we can't thank you enough. But we're now in transition where we're moving into getting more support from the wider community, in particular companies and other organisations, where they're bringing their expertise into Megan's Space, but all bringing money in that can support us going forward. In particular, one partnership I want to mention is Spirit. Spirit, who are probably one of the largest employers in Ayrshire, have decided that we will be their fundraising partner of choice for this year, which has absolutely blown us away. And they will support us in generating money for our charity, which is really deeply needed. We really need the money, but more importantly, it'll make awareness for parents and carers and families around Ayrshire, because they're wider network, and we can't thank them enough for the support they'll give us in the next year.
So we've helped 400 so far and more. Will you be part of the story of thousands of young people, young Ayrshire children and young adults in their mental health recovery? Please join us. Thank you very much. And thank you from Jenny and Rob.